Hello. I have not uploaded in a while because I've been grinding out Poyoung Aang and it's not going very well. I'm still at like 62% from zero. That ship is like the death of me. And it's not even straight flight. It's just very open too. So I don't know why I keep dying there. So we've got a tier list here. We've got our tiers: Absolute Cinema, Peak, Good, Alright, and For the Credit. So Absolute Cinema being the best and For the Credit being the worst. I say For the Credit because like I don't really think that some of these levels were made to be bad, or like they're not the worst thing in the world. But you'll see why I have that. So let's start. The Lightning Road. These are also ordered by completion. Lightning Road, I didn't like it. I did not like the Lightning Road. It's alright, but it's not like the worst. I don't like a lot of old levels. They're just too weird. Like, not weird, but they're like not good, is the thing. They're like good for their time, but they don't really stand up very well. The game just has changed too much. And I think the Lightning Road has aged horribly. It's not fun. It's very jank, and I wouldn't put it as my favorite or even a good experience really. But it's not the worst. Like I can see the intent, I can see the creative vision, but the nightmare definitely good. I the nightmare is conflicting because I do think that it shouldn't be a demon, but I can understand keeping it a demon because if you don't, a lot of people are gonna lose their first demon, and that's kind of a big deal. So yeah. You can't demote the nightmare. It's like the one of the biggest demons. I think it like if I were to go and open it up, I think the nightmare is the first demon that pops up when you search by most popular. So yeah, I like it. It's not great, but I'd say it's a pretty interesting level, and I do see think it has merit of being on its own. What is it by Boogly? Uh, this was conflicting. Another hard one to place. Now, the problem with this level is I beat it so long ago, like it has been years since I beat what is it, but I love it. I actually really enjoy this level. It's one of those levels that you see from Nexus completion. Like I think what is it and Magma Bound are the OG Nexus completion levels. Like if you don't know what I'm talking about, I mean like Nexus makes levels popular, and this is definitely one of those, but it is good. Wouldn't go as far as to say it's absolute cinema. Deadlocked, yeah, I'd say it's above what is it. I like Deadlocked, it's just not. It's almost there. It's so close to being perfect. It's just jank. I wouldn't say jank. It's just it's not. It's definitely one you have to grind for if you're trying to go for it. If you're like not great at the game, like if this is your first demon, what are you doing? This is too hard to be a first demon. Go play this level and go play what is it. But like, I think that's kind of the point. As for being the second hardest Rob Top level, in my opinion, I think Toad 2 is harder, which we'll get to. But for first, for like a, I think it's a good Rob Top. You may have noticed I don't have Club Step. I've never actually beaten Club Step, so that's kind of funny. But yeah, Deadlocked, good, peak even, but not absolute cinema. Unlike Theory of Everything 2. I love Theory of Everything 2. So most memory heavy Rob top level, if you don't know me very well, you can probably guess from like the fact that I'm going for a memory demon as my first insane demon. Yeah, I'm gonna like the memory Rob top level. Of course I will. Next up. Oh boy. I Spy with My Little Eye. Oops. Good. thing with this level, it's another Nexus completion. It's another level you play because of like you saw it on YouTube. This is like if What Is It was the OG, like What Is It was like the OG skeletal shenanigans basically. I Spy with My Little Eye was skeletal shenanigans before, like right before skeletal shenanigans. I'm sure there's better examples, but that's the best way I could put it. Like this is one of the major levels. And it's just not great. It's not great. It's fun. Like it's definitely a fun level. It's just not. It's too easy. Like it's too easy. It's kind of engaging, but not the best. Like I don't know. It's not. It's fun, but it's not like it's one of those levels you watch, but the gameplay. It's like any of the. It's like a what are they called? The NCS Gauntlet levels. It's like those, but with semi-good gameplay. I think I definitely like Voxacat style. I love their levels. I Spy with My Lie just isn't my favorite. I definitely can't wait for Decay if that ever comes out. But yeah, Memory Peak. Put over Deadlocked. Memory is really fun. I'm not gonna lie. So it's an easy memory demon, and you'll see another one of them on this list. Actually, it's the last one. But honestly, it's really fun. Like, despite being like an easy, because like if you're making an easy memory demon, the actual memory of it can't be too much. Like that's what I found out when I'm making my next, or I'm making my level, which will hopefully come out soon. Like, cause I think I definitely pushed the limits of what could be considered an easy memory demon too hard, and now it's basically a hard demon. But this is really fun to play. Like, it's one of those levels where it just sticks with you. I think, at least for me. I think I found out about this level just looking at easy memory demons or something like that. And memory popped up, and I'm like, yeah, I want to go for that. Oh boy. I don't know how controversial this will be. I don't know if anybody actually likes Mafaka levels. Because they're really hard to see. Like, I beat this level like a year or something ago, and I loved it then, but going back and trying to rebeat it, because it was on my old computer, so I had to rebeat it, I could not stand rebeating this level. Like, it is not fun to play, and the gameplay changes, which there are some, just not very many, don't make it any better. The decoration's good, but it's not fun to play, so for the credit. That's why I have that. It's not like it's the terrible level that you shouldn't play, but like it's just not something I'd go to rebeat. Common sense. Okay, this one's gonna be interesting. This is a demon, but at the same time, it's not. It is very. It's like in the same boat as the nightmare, where it's like I'm pretty sure. Like the Nightmare, Rob Top really wants to demote. Like if you've seen all the Nightmare remakes are like 8 stars. This is an 8 star, but with memory, but with I wouldn't go as far as to say memory. It's demon decoration. Like you can't really tell what's going on, but at the same time, you just kind of know. If you play the level, you'll figure it out. And the decoration is really good. I'm not gonna dock it at any points. I think it's a really good level. The only thing is that the difficulty is too easy. Yeah. The difficulty is way too easy, and I would demote it. But otherwise, I'm gonna put it at the top of peak. and that's all my demons. I was originally gonna do this after I not verify, after I beat Po Young. That's not happening, so I just thought I'd post this. It's kind of a shorter video, but I think it's nice. So yeah, um, here is here is the final. Oh, never mind. You can't even read that. Whatever. But here is the final tier list. Got as you can tell, I really like a lot of levels. I'm not super harsh on levels. And as you can tell, the three memory. Common sense isn't memory. It's just gimmicky, but everybody calls it memory. That's one problem I have with the community. Anything that's considered like learning or anything, Geometry Dash community will be like, that's a memory level, regardless of how memory it actually is. Common sense doesn't really have parts where you actively have to memorize it. Like, I'd say, despite its difficulty, is like, or like, despite its thing as a memory demon, I'd say, like, you can still sight read it if you're like really good. The only part is the duel at the end, but yeah. So that's one problem I have. Memory doesn't fall into the same boat. But yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna move memory up to absolute cinema, but below theory of everything too. There we go. Final image. And so yeah, save, download. So yeah, there we go. That's my demons. So if you've gotten this far, which you probably have, it's like only been 12 minutes since I started recording. Wow. Then like it if you like it. Go comment if you think these are very, very bad takes. I'm sure I'm gonna get freaking destroyed for putting some of these levels lower, especially I Spy with My Little Eye. I liked I Spy with My Little Eye. It just wasn't my favorite. So yeah, there we go. Bye.